Hello there. Hello. Welcome to Mr. Thomas's World. Guess what time it is? It's music time. It's music time. What time is it now? It's music time. Welcome back to Mr. Thomas' World. We're still doing this remote learning. Today, I want to talk about something. Well, you know what? Let's do how we normally do. How we normally in class first, let's give a warm-up. But before we start doing what we need to do, let me remind you, since we're in this pandemic, make sure you're being very careful. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. Make sure everything is sanitized. If you have to go around people, wear your mask. Keep yourself protected, keep yourself safe, because I don't want anybody being hurt. I don't want anybody sick. I want, when it's time for us to go back to class and go back to school, everybody comes back healthy, safe, ready to go. All right, now, let's start off like we normally would in class. Start off with a little warm-up. Listen to the pitch, match them. Ready, go. La, 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 la. Listen to the pitch. This time you do it. Ready, go. Listen and go. La 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 la. Now we got a little bit of everybody in here together. Let's see if we can do a song that everybody should know. Ready, go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How about this one? Who remembers this? And go. The people of America, we make a community, celebrate the without them. Where would we be? Remember that? Now, before we get into anything new, I always like to do a quick review over some of the stuff that we've been over before. So how many people remember country roads? Let's try country roads together. Here we go. Ready? Go. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is cold there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to a place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. Remember that? What about our Kenny Rogers song? Can't make old friends. Go. What will you do when you're gone? Who's gonna tell me the truth? Who's gonna finish the stories I tell? The way you always do. How many people remember? I'm over in the morning. Can't hear you. Let me hear you. Just what I got. Walk into the gun. Amarillo by morning. Amarillo, I'll be there. Remember those? Okay. Now, today I want to talk about something new. I put out an assignment on Google Classroom talking about Solvege, something called solfege. How many of you were able to look up solfege and look up what that means? How many of you was able to do that? A couple of you did. I saw you do it. What solfege is, it's an old, ancient form of teaching oral music to combine the notes. Uh-oh. My stuff messed up. There we go. It's a way of combining notes with voice. La 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 la. It's one of those ways how when we practice in class, when we practice listening to the note and matching it. La 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 la. Solfege is another way of doing that. It's a way of matching the notes with syllables to help you learn the major scale. There, you can do it with minor scales too, but today we're only talking about major scales. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Now, the solfege syllables, that's probably something that you may think you don't know, but you actually do know. You just may never heard the musical term for it. The solfege syllables are do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And what happens is you take each one of those syllables and you match it with a note in the major scale. There are several ways of doing it. We're going to do something that's called a fixed do, which means all the syllables that we use will always be the same note. It's a way to help your ear training and be able to hear a note and know what note that it is without even going to an instrument. Now, the note that we're going to use, and sometimes there's a fixed do, sometimes there's a movable do, which means they can put do on any note. We're not going to do that. We're going to use a fixed do. Fixed do that we're going to use is a note called C. So when you hear C, we will put that with the syllable do. Do. And then we will follow it up the scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And then back to do. Because in music, really there's only 7 notes. There's a musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We're starting on C, which will be do. Re will be D. Mi, E. Fa, F. Sol, G. La, A. T, B. And back to C, back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's see if you can do it. Do that with me. Start with do and go all the way up to the high do. The low do and the high do are something that's called octaves. Try it together. Here we go, all together. Ready? Go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Remember what note goes with each syllable. Do is C. So if I say everybody sing a do, that would mean you sing the note C. If I say sing a re, that would be a D. Mi would be E. It follows those symbols all the way through. There's also a set of hand symbols that goes with the solfege. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's another way to help you remember them too. It's kind of like sign language for music. All right. This symbol kind of like sign language, you would do S or A. This symbol to the side like this would be do. When you hold your hand to the side, this is do. Everybody show me do. Let me see. I'm look. No, you. Okay, there you go. That's right. There you go. That's do. Now we move on to re. It's just like do, but you lift your hand up. So do, re. Let me hear everybody sing. Everybody show me do. Everybody show me re. Now let's talk about me. Me is very simple. It's just like re, but flat. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. You ready for fa? Not fa, the soup. I love fa, but we're not, it's not lunchtime. We're not talking about that fa. We're talking about the musical fa. That note. It's kind of like if you don't like something. What would happen if you don't like something? Thumbs down. That would be fa. So you have do, re, mi, fa. Do, re, mi, fa. Now let's add sol. Sol would be taking your hand and holding it sideways this way. That is sol. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Let's try that all together. Everybody try that together. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Now, I'm going kind of quick because I only got so much time to make these videos and I have so much time to deal with it. So if you need more help with these, review this video again. Let's continue on. Let's go to la. The symbol for la is almost like do, but like a lazy do. La is just holding your hands down this way. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Let's try that again. Everybody, let's try that again. Come on, man. Let's try that again. Everybody together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. One more to go. T. T is almost like re, but instead of having the whole hand, one finger. That is T. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and back to do. Back to do. Let's try it all together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Those are the solfege syllables. Those are the solfege hand syllables. Remember, each one of those syllables matches a note. That'll be an assignment that we may do next week. Tell me what note goes with what syllable. Remember, C is our do. Do, re is our D, mi is E, fa is F, G is sol, A is la, B is T, and then we're back up to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now, if you have two syllables that are the same, but one is higher and one is lower, what is that called? Who can tell me? You. In the back. Yeah, you right there in the back. Tell me, what is that? What is that called? It's called an octave. Do, do. The same note. It's just different octaves. You can have the same note, but some notes can be higher, some notes can be lower. All of those notes I just played were all the same note. The only difference is some were higher, some were lower. They were different octaves. Now, let's go over it one more time. Let me see all of the hand signals. Matter of fact, let's do it with the notes. Let's sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do using the hand signs and singing it together. Let's try it. Ready? Go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, try it again. I think that was very good. I believe I can see through the screen, and I see some people doing a very good job. Who's doing a good job? If you're doing a good job, raise your hand. If you're doing a good job, say, it's me. If you're doing a good job, say, I am. Let's try it again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's try it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any problems? If you have any questions or you have any problems about this, please contact me on Google Classroom in the site that we're using, or you can email me. If you need my email address, my email is nthomas1 all together at Houston Independent School at HoustonISD.org. That is my email address. Or you can just come into the Google Classroom and you can send me a message there. I can answer your questions and I can help you follow along in there. Now, did you enjoy learning the Solfege syllables? I had everybody to research it because a lot of us already knew about Solfege syllables, but some of us had absolutely no idea what that is at all. So I thought it would be fun if we would research it first, and then after we research it, then you get me. Fun, wasn't it? All right. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope everybody's staying safe. And next week we'll have a new video of a new lesson. Make sure you learn these things and make sure you keep them in, keep them in your mind. If you have questions, send me a question in Google Classroom, and we'll have a good time. All right. See you next time.